There's a jungle out. There's a jungle out. Ian Alleyne's out. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Stop crime much if you really wanna stop crime. Feel safe when you're home, feel safe in the streets. It's a cold place and I'm really feeling the heat. I never wear gold cause someone's always peeping by the fender. Still crime much came and give TNT confidence. I had a dream in the dark, I had a dream in the spring. I had a dream like man knew the There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We go jungle out, Ian Alleyne's out. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Stop crime much if you really wanna stop crime. Feel safe when you're home, feel safe in the streets. It's a cold place and I'm really feeling the heat. I never wear gold cause someone's always peeping by the fender. Still crime much came and give TNT confidence. I had a dream in the dark, I had a dream in the spring. I had a dream like man knew the There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Ian Alleyne, this is Crime Watch, and we're back. Top of the evening to you. All those of you who are locked on the line, a special good evening to you. All those of you who are looking at me from all over the world, a special good evening to you. We're going to get down to business. We're not going to say business, we're going to get down to business. You know, ladies and gentlemen, there's so many things on my mind today to talk about, but nevertheless, one of the pressing issues, I saw, you know, I tell you, this place really it's terrible, and it's really terrible. It's a lot of crime. Your children are not even safe at our nation's school. A lot of things. You know, just outside, there was a murder outside the JERNINGHAM Government Primary School early this morning. It forced the suspension of physical classes at the school and nearby CUNUPIA Secondary School. Early this morning, there was a murder. 53-year-old SHERWIN, GERMIA, of BASSE village in MORUGA. He was shot dead inside a grey NISSAN B15 motor car, registration HBY 8960 on Tuesday, the 15th of March, outside the primary school at HASSARATH Road, CUNUPIA. Around 5:20 a.m., GERMIA drove up to the gate at the nearby CUNUPIA Secondary School and asked the security officer for a woman named Melissa. The guard told him that she did not know anyone by that name at the school, and then GERMIA drove off. He returned around 6:50, and while turning in front of the school gateway, another vehicle, a Toyota Yaris, came down the street, and a man wearing a ski mask exited from the passenger side, walked up to GERMIA's vehicle and opened fire. So apparently he went asking for somebody by the school, and not too long after, a man come up with a Yaris, shots fired. Gun him down, you know. Normal in front of the school, you know. Normal in front of the school. GERMIA's vehicle then crashed into the fence of the JERNINGHAM Government Primary School, and the suspect then walked up to the driver and fired more shots at him before fleeing the Yaris motor car. The victim died at the scene. But who would want to kill this man in such a hostile way, boy? I wonder. Just imagine you send your child to school, shooting outside. And, you know, it is really unbelievable. We run this place like a parlor, you know. Trinidad is run like a parlor. Because I will tell you why. Outside of school, not even, I mean, this close, the man turned right, it's right by the school here, outside the school. Shooting happened, and we have not even the Minister of Education has sent out a release. Not even the Minister of Education. Outside in the world here, if there's a shooting at a school, in New York, in London, wherever in the world here, you'll have the officials from the education system, the school, sending out a press release. You know, things happening to ensure that children are safe. Up to now, Lion King never even sent out a statement. That's Gatsby Dolly. Up to now, Lion King has sent out nothing. Just matching mass, everything. Just up to now, to tell the nation, to tell the children, the parents of the children who attend their school, that this matter has been investigated and nobody was hurt. You understand? Let's imagine area cordon off. Area cordon off, but you can't hear. Well, it's a police matter, it's a homicide. But at least the Minister of Education could have come forward and say something. I tell you, only in Trinidad, they have a real daycare kind of way. You know, it's a daycare way. You know what it is to send your child to school? What it is to send your child to school and shots fired? What about if a shot that ricochet the wall or some kind of thing and end up hitting somebody, hitting your child innocently? Before the minister come out and say, well, you know, we are aware of an incident outside the school compound, right? On so and so day, today, Tuesday the 15th of March. I have had discussion with the principal. The principal has assured me that children are safe, blah, blah, blah. And please know that the Ministry of Education this has engaged the attention of the Ministry of Education. And as you know, the safety of our students our highest priority. And things like that. And up to now, nobody has come out and talk. Just imagine that. Up to now, no. So parents, if they know to send the children tomorrow, they know what to do. They know if a man could swing back, then if they have a witness. Nothing. So I just wanted to bring that to your attention. And you know, another thing, yeah? I said yesterday about Pagua. That Sunday's Pagua. While everybody jump and rant up for Carnival, and had a great time for Carnival, I really want to see what the government will do for Carnival. I really would like to see what the government has planned for the members of the Hindu community that will be celebrating Pagua on Sunday. Because I already realized, just to let you know, Tobago, ladies and gentlemen, Tobago Hindu Society celebrates Pagua on Saturday. The Tobago Hindu Society will host its first official Pagua celebration on Saturday. Remember, they built their first temple. They turned the sod for the first temple. Remember that? Yeah. Great. The society president, Palwati Bipat, told Newsday on Monday that Hindus would usually organize a private Pagua celebration among a small group. This year, the event will begin with prayer at 1 p.m., followed by remarks of the Indian High Commissioner, Arun Kumar Sahu, and an address from the THU official. That is excellent. That is good. And imagine, so Pagua will be celebrated in Tobago. Just imagine that. They didn't talk about no restrictions or anything, but nevertheless, you know, everybody had to behave nice. But it's a nice time. It's a holy time. It's a time of celebration, nice songs, and no alcohol, no meat on the, you know, no meat on the premises or wherever they have Pagua. But imagine, so person shut dead outside of school, nobody come out and talk. Pagua Sunday, Tobago don't come out and tell you, yeah, we're going to, we have a meeting on, we hosting a celebration on Saturday, right? We hosting a celebration on Saturday. Its first Pagua is in Tobago Hindu Society turned its sword for its temple. They didn't say exactly where. Oh, the event will be hosted at Signal Hill site. Wow, excellent. But we have not heard anything. Just to let you know, we have not heard anything. A second thing again I want to bring to your attention, ladies and gentlemen. A second thing I want to bring to your attention. You remember when I spoke to you yesterday about this thing with Paria saying that Coast Guard and other agencies and OSHA had instructed them not to send down divers. You remember when I said that, and OSHA had agreed, and I came back and I said, well, you know, with my knowledge, I realized, but that OSHA can't do that, right? And remember, Parry had sent out a statement, like the copy of the statement here. It's quoted in yellow, highlighted in yellow. You know, lo and behold, ladies and gentlemen, now let me tell you the angle I'm going to show you, yeah? You know, OSHA came out and said, yeah, yesterday, but we never said that. You remember when the president there, the communications manager, Kendall Reed, and he said it in a radio interview?
I think there was a little bit of confusion in that release. And we've had discussions with Parry about it. As the release would have said earlier, OSHA was on site when, because we got notification, so we went down to Parry. However, as we have clarified, OSHA does not become involved in the decision-making process of different organizations. We are there to see if they are following the law. So although our people were on site, we were not involved in the decision-making.
Remember Parry said that based on what was happening, OSHA and Coast Guard, but that's not what I come to tell you. I'm going to tell you something. OSHA board is appointed by government. By which minister? By the Ministry of Labor. By what? They would have been appointed before by Jennifer Baptiste, Primus. Remember the other photograph here? Like Jennifer said on there. And there's an old photograph still on the website here. And they have a new minister. The minister name is Stephen McClatchy. But nevertheless, it is appointed by government. Paria Company is owned by government. You don't find it strange, you don't find it very strange that OSHA, that a committee that is appointed by government is going against an organization owned by government. Let me tell you what's the plan. And watch and read it well. All that is set up thing. All that. Now, OSHA might be innocent, but the angle I am taking that from is that could this be just a smoke screen to say everybody disappointed in Parry and OSHA? OSHA come out and say, well, yeah, what's going on? That is not our job to advise nobody to do this and do that, blah, 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 and this and that. And everybody say, well, Parry on the... Is it an opportunity to make Paria, to set up Paria that the management look bad, and I come as the Prime Minister now, and I fire everybody from the board and we shut down things and make it a defunct company. But we come back now and we re-register. Because I know, you remember, I have big lawsuit coming my way. Big lawsuit coming my way as the government because we own Paria. Paria to find money to pay people. So is it that they are setting a stage to make Paria look so terrible that the government will come and say, see, shut down everything. The board, because OSHA saying one thing, the board saying, Paria saying one thing. You know what? This looking bad. We shut them down. And it's just a plan that Paria is not liable for anything because the company got to close down. Just watch from that angle, yeah? Just watch from that angle. You know, ladies and gentlemen, again, you remember the blackout you had? Imagine the last blackout we had, where it went for hours and hours. It was on Wednesday the 16th of February, when the current went about what time? Just before 1 o'clock, nationwide. It came back the next day, 1 o'clock in the morning, 2 in the morning, 5 in the morning, all kind of thing. Come back, and when people lost a lot of stuff, people lost a lot of perishable items, on the thing. Hello. Hi. So you run is over. Right, on here. For close to 12 hours. But you know, they have a next shutdown. Well, plan maintenance work. You know something like this, right? Supposed to be on every gazette, every newspaper in Trinidad and Tobago, in order to protect the persons who have restaurants, who have little business places, companies, so they would know to tell workers, well, you know, well, that day, later, you could stay home from 2 to 9, you know. And I said, but you know, nothing, it wasn't even in the newspaper today, was it in the newspaper? Nothing, nothing. So look, from Monday, okay, let's start from Wednesday. Wednesday, plant maintenance, yeah? Wednesday, Princess Town. Lamppost 43 to Lamppost 53, Bonitento Road, from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. Could you all post these things on my site, please? Right? Pinal, South, yeah, Pinal, Lamppost 1 to Lamppost 34, Sunrise Road, Pinal, all associated side streets, including Rambocas Courts and National Trace, 10 a.m. to 3. So this is to let business people in the area know, and families know, and elderlies who are at home will know, people, elderlies who stay home alone know they are not current, know where to open the remote gate. You understand? South Tabakit, Motor Settlement Chase Tabakit, 9 a.m. South Tabakit, Kari Road, Lamb Chase 43 Tabakit Road, including Lepong Road and all associated. South Barakpop, Lamppost 1 to Lamppost 55, Old Clark Road and all associated side streets, including Madras and Hyder Trace, Cinnamon Drive, Mirage Avenue and Hyder Trace, 8:30 to 2. North, now we're going to North in Mova, First Caledonia Road and all associated streets, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Tobago, Crown Point, Old Store Bay, Local Road, including Merchantman Avenue, Dunrora Drive, John Goman Trace, Store Bay, and all the different streets, 8 to 4. And I know something like this, ladies and gentlemen, should have been published on the dailies. Front page, back page, the government have the money to buy it out. But this is to save people losses, because a lot of people don't know which street and which street. Common sense. Because what about people who have a little parlor and a little shop and selling roti and selling barbecue and little restaurant in all these areas? They'll have to back up and maybe move the meat from one point to the next. You have to think for the small man. And even on Thursday, ladies and gentlemen, it's in Barakpo again. From Lamppost 1 to Lamppost 17, Pan Alley, Barakpo. Also Barakpo, Lamppost 1 to Lamppost 35, Musarap Trace, Barakpo, and as well associated Moruga, then Manzanilla, Kernina Manzanilla, including Recreation Ground Point, Radic Ground, and all these places. Cascadoo, what's that Cascadoo? Cascadoo Trace, Cascadoo Extension, Kernina Trace, 9 o'clock till 5 o'clock. And let me tell you something, look, the committee Shogunas on Thursday. Lamppost 1, Akbar Trace. Not Lamppost 1, Akbar Road, first pole north of the corner of JERNINGHAM Road, Akbar Road, heading south. Pole just before the roundabout by Woodford Cafe. What? That right, Shogona, John Peter Road East. John Peter Road West, Clark Road. South Trace, including Heartland Plaza, Ministry of Agriculture, Barakat Ground, Extra Plaza, and Pennywise Plaza, and all associated side streets. Please note, Woodford Cafe, Movietown, and its environs will not be affected. All these things should have been placed because all these places have business. So Shoguna's people are going to post it up on my fan page. I'm going to post it up on my fan page. This is very important, you know. This is very, very important. Because at least people will know that everybody have a little remote gate. They know the gate going to be locked. If you have children, so it's going to be posted on my fan page that you could see it. Or you could go back and look at the program. Because this is important. And let me tell you about North, South, Barataria, Gasparilla, Capdeville. This Thursday, Monday the 14th, this already went. Tuesday, today, Scarborough, CUNUPIA, they got back. But tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow, the 16th, is Princess Town, Pinal, Saparia, Tabakit. I'm going to put it up. Thursday, Charlieville Central. So we're going to put it up and make sure that, you know, because some of you are busy, but then again, these people don't operate well at all. Like they don't care about the small man. Or you could have something shutting down. People think for all these hours, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1. You understand? Shagona's 9 from 9 to 3, and Shagona, that great shut down. That people business, tile company, everybody affected. Come out and just so they could give the customers a little notice on the door. Please note that so and so, that Thursday the 17th of March, we'll have no electricity from 9 to 3. In fact, I think we might be closing for the entire day. So you give workers time to go home. You can't pay nobody, we make no money. Nobody are working, so you can't wait on a money to collect. I will have to be out because we will still have current electricity. But they're showing this, you know, they just don't do things right. They just don't do things right. I will tell you, masters and degree and PhD don't run a country, you know, they don't run an organization, you know. Common sense, because all of them are masters and they have this and big that, you know. But common sense, they don't have it. Let's take a fast break.
Welcome to Wing, your one stop for complete eye care. Call us today to book your appointment. 761-8737.
It's Styles in 2022 at Classic Tiles. Visit our warehouse or showroom with over 1,500 signature designs to choose from. Porcelain and ceramic tiles, bathroom fixtures and more. Our friendly staff is ready to answer any question. We also carry tools, accessories and more to make any job a breeze. For any building improvement project, visit us at 6411 Road, Chaguanas or call 665-1547 today.
Visit Gradient Health at 29A Saddle Road, Marival for COVID-19 rapid antigen testing. Specials available for students, teachers and senior citizens, only $250. Results in 15 to 20 minutes. Book an appointment online or call 783-1064.
Facade Food King Lent Season of Savings sale starts Monday, 14th March. Take control of your savings this Lenten season with over 100 deals you trust and use every day. Facade Food King is conveniently located at Manson Road, Miaro, Tabaquit Road, Bureclaro, New Grand Junction, Marabella, 2 stores in Princestown and 2 stores in Point Fortin. Caring for you like family during these tough times by ensuring you get the best quality products at the most affordable prices. Sale ends April 18th.
Support our humanitarian efforts to assist those in need by donating to any First Citizens Bank to account number 1898739 or through PayPal. Call 225-3250 or 294-4081 for more information.
Neo Eyewear presents its latest designer eyewear collection. Come in and see our new arrivals of Versace, Giorgio Armani, Michael Kors, Coach, Ray-Ban, Kate Spade, Fossil, Marc Jacobs, Boss, DKNY, Nine West, and much more. Call us at 390-3196 or 672-5052. Find us on Facebook. We carry one of the largest selection of spectacle frames in the country, over 1,300 frames to choose from.
Major Issues, the tour.
With the Caribbean King of Comedy,
Major Hype. On Saturday, March 26th.
Showtime, 8 p.m. sharp.
At Napa, Port of Spain. Tickets are $350 for a limited time only.
Get yours now at all cachet outlets.
Anton's Gold Rush, Castro's in Arima,
Larry's, Francis Plaza, Chaguanas.
or online at islandetickets.com. Backed by Ziggy Rankin and Order. Get your tickets early. All COVID protocols are in place.
For more info, call 779-5755.
SNS Passat introduces the first annual can sale from March 25th to March 27th. Over 1,000 canned items on sale at unbelievable price specials for just 3 days only at all SNS Passat locations. But don't just take my word for it. You've got to come on down and see for yourself. The first annual can sale with over 1,000 canned items on sale for just 3 days only from March 25th to March 27th at all SNS Passat supermarket locations. 91 High Street, Rio Claro, 24 St. Anne's, Mayaro, and number 3 Guaguayari Main Road, Mayaro. SNS Passat Supermarket. Better quality, better prices.
I stood right here. I tell you, watch me. Yeah? And you believe I tell you? Common sense is not a common thing. I told you that this matter involving the vessel, the Grenadian vessel, and the incident took place on the 2nd of March. On the 2nd of March, where some Grenadians were beaten on a vessel by Coast Guard. I stood right here and I said, this is a big thing, a serious thing, you know. And everybody said, nah, that's a small thing, man. I said, no, this could affect diplomatic relationship between, you know, lo and behold, ladies and gentlemen, I just got a press release from Attorney Omlala, who's representing the guys here on the boat, the fishermen, and apparently one of them is an American citizen. It's a real serious thing. Apparently, Omlala is representing the guys and them. They're traders. Sorry, they are traders, not fishermen. They are traders, and I saw the letter I act with Derek Ali and Derek Baliram, attorneys at law, on behalf of 8 crewmen, and they call the names and whatnot. But nevertheless, ladies and gentlemen, I saw Attorney Omlala. They sent letters to the CARICOM Secretariat, then the Minister of Foreign Affairs of Grenada, also the Minister of Foreign Affairs in St. Vincent and the Grenadines, and also to the United States Embassy, because also one of the guys that was beaten and assaulted was also an American citizen. There's a big thing, I don't know. And you know, Amy Brown and them are paying attention to this, and I said it right here, you know. I said, that have a bacchanal in it. That have a bacchanal. That's similar to, but that will, watch and see what will happen, yeah? Watch and see what will happen. Let me see if I can get him on the phone, just so if they just shed light on it for a couple seconds, you know. Just to let you know now, I have other things I want to jump on to. So we're running for time today.
Hello.
Omlala, Ian Alleyne, yeah, we live. Where are you going, partner?
I'm good. What's up, man?
Good. I hope to see you tomorrow. Coming in Port of Spain tomorrow. I have meetings. I don't know if we could do lunch tomorrow.
Yeah, definitely.
Right. I'm calling about. I realize. Well, and I know you're representing the crewmen, the 8 of them, with respect to the incident. But now, the headline now all over is that I realize you wrote the CARICOM's secretariat. That's Dr. Carla Natalie Barnett, and you wrote the minister in the Ministry of Foreign Affairs of Grenada. But this is, as I said, this could create real diplomatic problem because this incident.
Well, this involves a vessel that does trade between Trinidad and Grenada. To the Coast Guard, without justification, detained the vessel and severely beat 2 of the crew members and then released them with no explanation, no justification.
Nobody was charged?
No one was charged.
But the guys and them, Mr. Lala, the guys and them, these guys are trading from Grenada. But and listen to me, just refresh your memory. And there's a Shagaramas treaty or something like that?
Correct, there's a CARICOM treaty that allowed free movement.
And you were signing Shagaramas or something?
Yes, Shagaramas treaty.
Right.
So that
explain that to me.
The intention is that all CARICOM member states ought to have free movement for the purposes of trade, free passage.
So
and
they weren't illegal?
No, they're legal, and they've been coming for years to trade with Trinidad.
Go ahead.
Unusual. And there are many other vessels that come from all the islands, St. Vincent, Grenadines, Grenada, that come to Trinidad on a regular basis. This incident, with no justification, obviously has caused a lot of people who do trade with Trinidad on the oceans to be very concerned about the treatment from Coast Guard. And then remember, this comes with the backdrop of how they treated the Venezuelans recently, the refugees. That's a separate issue. Because those are refugees. You have a problem with Venezuela, but we have no problem with our CARICOM neighbors. Now, one would have expected, apart from the threat of an investigation, which, these investigations, I don't think the public has much confidence in them, just like with Paria, and we're still waiting on the result on the shooting of the child, the Venezuelan child. No word on it yet. You have to deal with these matters swiftly. And remember, if you have arrangements with Grenada as a CARICOM trading partner, and you're stopping vessels that are doing trade and beating up the crew, you're sending a terrible message to people who are doing trade here that they're going to be intimidated, they're going to be worried that every time Coast Guard stops them that they might be threatened.
I saw you wrote the Prime Minister, Rav Gonzalez also.
Well, the vessel is registered to St. Vincent and the Grenadines.
Okay.
So we've brought it to his attention. There's one member of the crew is an American citizen. The rest are Grenadians. So we've also notified the CARICOM Secretariat. I would have assumed...
I saw you got in contact with Shante Moore.
Because on behalf of the American citizen who was on the vessel, the U.S. Embassy has been notified also. And largely...
So there was an American citizen on the vessel also?
Correct.
Okay.
And this is another example of poor communication on the part of the state agencies here. You have a problem like this, say it's isolated, say we're dealing with it in 48 hours, have a resolution for it. But we're going in past a week, no response, nothing other than we'll investigate it. And you leave everybody hanging. And that type of conduct, apart from the fact that it was illegal and wrong to detain and beat these people with no justification, you get everybody nervous, and then it has an impact on CARICOM trade. Is this a policy? Is this an isolated incident?
Sure,
is anybody subject to be stopped and beaten? And that's where we fall. We don't address these things, and it's an issue that this is an international matter.
Well, we are waiting to see the outcome. Yeah? Tell me, so these agents, these bodies that you wrote, they will get in contact with you in a matter of days, I realize.
Yeah, I expect far more prompt response when you're dealing with these agencies. I don't expect to get any swift response from Coast Guard or the National Security Ministry.
Wow.
But I mean, if we don't get responses and they don't wish to treat with it, I mean, it will just be a course of filing legal action against them for damages and wrongful detention. I mean,
or you can beat up people, Mr. Lala, how you could beat up people who trade and people who come because of the treaty, the Chaguaramas Treaty, where you could trade from Grenada and come here with a boat and come and do your business. Beat you up, bust up your head, bust up your eye, put you in hospital until you go up the road. Now, you need to mash them up, Mr. Lala. And the entire nation will be paying attention to this developing story. Yeah?
Definitely. These issues have to be addressed. You can't let it be a runaway horse. There's too much illegality taking place, and if it's unchecked, we'll end up in a place where we wouldn't...
Mr. Lala, these things happen to our fishermen and all too.
Yeah, well, exactly. We have that problem with Venezuela and our fishermen, but nothing is done about that. But
I realize that this will be the last beating anybody from Grenada or in Trinidad.
Yeah, you're sure right about that.
This will be the last beating anybody from Grenada, all along watching and coming to trade here. That is the last beating. That beating that took place on the 2nd of March involving the Grenadians and so. Let me tell you something, that'll be the very last time because Om Lala coming for them. Mr. Lala, you have a very nice day. You make me proud today.
Thank you, partner. Take care.
Okay, Paula, see you tomorrow. Right, so, I just want to see. And just as I said, nobody said nothing. The Minister of Foreign Affairs. You see why I tell you? Let us go into the embassy, the Prime Minister, Rav Gonzalez, and the CARICOM Secretary. It's a big thing. But anybody spoke about anything? No. People could get in front of the school and the Minister of Education never come out and say, but in America, as they have one bullet, boom! CNN, BBC, everybody, Fox carrying it, everybody. This one from the Ministry of Education, this one from the education company come out and say, well, our children are safe. The parents outside, they're trying to police to... Nothing like that, You even know it at our shooting this morning. You even know. Just imagine, you even know. I was telling nobody to come out and talk, and just as Mr. Lala said, nobody never come out and talk, and everybody thought that's Grenadian thing. It's just a small thing, you know. No, it's traders. Traders, they want a vessel and they come here to trade. In fact, initially when this incident happened, I did speak with the family from Grenada, all their contact numbers, and the family spoke to me and whatnot. But I realized that this was a very serious matter, and it warranted the attorneys to get involved and whatnot, because this could develop a situation where it could have, friction between, with respect to diplomatic relations. So we're going to take a fast break. When we come back, I would tell you, yesterday I spoke about 4 murders. I know you want to hear this thing about Rowley, where he met Bliss outside the president's house. I want to go with that, but I want to tell you about it, because there was a guy, ladies and gentlemen, that was murdered outside. Right? In fact, he went to purchase a vehicle outside licensing office in Arima last night. He was shot and killed, a man. Last night, shot and killed. He gone to buy a vehicle and he said, well, up there going to be safe for him outside the Arima license place there. But the man get shoot one time, yes? When we come back, I'll tell you.
The Big Bazaar Dome at the Mid-Center Mall is now closing Sunday, the 20th of March. Multiple foreign and local merchants, high-fashion garments, mobile accessories, kitchenware appliances, and more. You name it, they have it. Opens every day from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. Best discounts at the Big Bazaar Dome at the Mid-Center Mall, Chaguanas, closing the 20th of March.
Farm India Expo at the White Tent opposite Medford Gas Station, Chaguanas reopens on Friday, March 25th. Get high-fashion ethnic garments, regular temple wear, or beautiful dresses to attend a wedding, Indian or Western footwear, bridal or fashion jewelry, musical instruments, curtains, home furnishings, and so much more. Unlimited variety at Farm India Expo opposite Medford Gas Station, Chaguanas from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m.
Spacious setting for your business or warehouse now available. Fully secured and gated, equipped with office area and washroom facilities. Located in New Settlement, Chaguanas. For more information, call 264-8900.
Attention all contractors and homeowners. Beat the rain. Get your roofing materials fast. Shop at Varma Steel and collect your materials upon purchase or have them delivered the next day. Varma Steel for high-grade roofing sheets, purlins, steel beams, flashing, guttering, chain link, BRC and decking sheets. Free transport for purchases over $5,000. Varma Steel's high-grade roofing have a life of 40 to 50 years. Varma Steel, next to the St. Margaret's Police Station, Plaisance Park. Call 659-4008.
Are you embarrassed by excessive hair loss, itchy flaky scalp, receding hairline, teenage and adult cystic acne, open pores, old scar marks, puffy dark eye circles, age spots, black lips, psoriasis, eczema or dermatitis? Do you want to get rid of deep lines and wrinkles, stretch marks, cellulite and discoloration around the neck, arms and between the legs? For a professional consultation and a microscopic analysis with Miss Bagan, who has over 30 years of experience, call 673-7418 now.
Drive in to Dibbles Auto Parts, specialize in automotive spare parts for all Japanese-made vehicles, Nissan, Toyota, Mitsubishi and more. We stock engine, suspension and body parts, headlights, tail lamps and more. We also carry the latest models of roll-on, roll-off vehicles. Our team is ready to assist, so there's no worry. Call or WhatsApp. Check us out on Facebook and Instagram or visit our 3 locations. Our prices and quality can't be beaten. Dibbles Auto Parts. We lead, others follow.
Support our humanitarian efforts to assist those in need by donating to any First Citizens Bank to account number 1898739 or through PayPal. Call 225-3250 or 294-4081 for more information.
Unleash your wild side at Bad Habits Restaurant and Bar. Carib, Stag, Royal Extra Stout and Pilsner $9. Polar Beer 3 for $20. Heineken, Guinness and Mackeson only $15. Punch-In $10 per drink. Johnny Walker $20 per drink. And Old Pod just $25 per drink. Relax in secure air-conditioned comfort and be entertained by popular DJs on weekends. Open from 1 p.m. until. Find us on Waze, Plot 5, Mayo Road, Williamsville. Let your bad habits take over.
About advertisers, I want to say a special hello to King Cool Auto AC Parts and Services. Beat the heat at King Cool Auto AC Parts and Services. Our technicians have years of experience and whatnot. You get down to King Cool Limited Auto AC Parts and Services. Also big Bazaar Dome at Fab India Expo, then with Center Mall in Chagonas, and it's definitely closing on March 20th. Multiple foreign and local merchants with high fashion, great closer, spacious place and whatnot. Also, in fact, they're going to come back to the 10th here. Also, I want to say a special to Bad Habits Restaurant and Bar, where you have Carib, Stag, Royal Extra Stout, and Pilsner for $9. Well, I could drink some of that. 5 Mayo Road, Williamsville. So, Bad Habits, and remember they're on Waze here. So, if you want to go to Bad Habits Restaurant and Bar at Mayo Road, Williamsville, Carib and Stag for $9. Polar Beer 3 for $20. That ain't bad. Also, want to say a special to Passadi Food King, located at Mansfield, Mayaro, Tabaquite, Rio Claro, New Grant. It's Lent season of saving at Passadi Food King. Take control of this Lenten season with over 100 deals you trust and use every day. Also, want to say a special good evening to Brunswick Sardine, and now boneless and ready to eat. Brunswick Sardine, filet sardines are now boneless and ready to eat. So the sardine now, there's no bone. So that's great. That's great, that is great. And SNS, I remember SNS Passat Supermarket, first annual can sale. SNS Passat Supermarket presents its first annual can sale from March 25th to March 27th. Over 1,000 canned items on sale at unbelievable. So all the canned food and whatnot, there's a big sale at all SNS Passat supermarkets at Rio Claro, Sentance Mayaro, and Guayaguayari. So it's a canned food. Everything in canned food, big sale. You're getting canned food like for $1 and thing, $2 and thing. It's starting from the 25th to the 27th, 25th, 26th, 27th. Yeah, that's about 3 days. You know, you could pump. And speaking about supermarket, oh my God, we lost a guy here in Chagonas and the general manager of Extra Food, Brian Narayan. We can't get over. We really can't get over. We really cannot get over. I know Brian personally. It's a Chagonas thing. We know Brian. Everybody know Brian. Everybody know Brian. In fact, I remember a couple of years ago, and we line and thing together for drinks and thing. Yeah, anywhere I go, Brian will never pass me because it's a Chagonas thing. And well, I know he was in charge there. And, you know, it's not just he being the manager. I mean, the Extra Food family has lost one of its own. And it's really, really sad. It's sad. It's sad, sad, sad. He was one of the first 5 members to join Extra Food, you know. Yeah. And imagine, let me tell you something. Extra Food has been around so long. I remember when my mother was pregnant with me. This is serious talk, eh? This is not an old talk I'm telling you. And she was 7 months pregnant. 7 or 8, I think. 7.5. She was 7 months. She said, or 7 or 8. You know the woman going to buy a pack of milk in Extra Food in Chagonas. No, this is serious talk. And when she bent down to pick up the milk, she got pain so, and like ready to come out. Yeah, what's that? She got pain. And the owner of Extra Food, Mrs. Naipol, bring my mother to sit down and think and say, drink a little water, girl. Come, and they carry her across the health center, across the road, you know. And then, well, they took a car and they went to the care, paused the spin, and then they have, you know. So I born a couple months, you know what's going on. But nevertheless, so I kind of connected, you know, we connected. I know, and everybody, Jeff and everybody, I know them. You know, I need to tell you something. Also. Hold on. You won't believe this. You're going to feel sick. You know, government has received the required amount of valuation return forms needed to commence collecting property tax. Prime Minister Dr. Rowley said that the government is not going to ask citizens to pay a huge amount of property tax to bring the back. Hey, why you don't lie? Stop lying, boy. Let me tell you something. You come and mash up people, you know. You the same man who come and tell me that you're not going to close down no petrol train, you know. Hey, you have that video, girl? Play it, girl. Let me give a wash now.
Government is not closing down Petrotrin. And in case you were just opening your fridge and you didn't hear that when you closed the door, let me repeat it. The government of Trinidad and Tobago is not closing down Petrotrin.
And you are an alien to the truth. Because the whole of Petrotrin closed down. A PNN company come and they set up area. 4 people dead. OSHA saying one thing, them saying the next thing, people lying. They are liars, all liars. And it's sad. It is sad because I'm taking, this is what you said. So why would I wouldn't believe you now when you come and tell me no, because property tax, the government, Prime Minister Dr. Keith Rowley said that the government is not going to ask citizens to pay huge amount. All are coming after people for the money. You come to measure outhouse, latrine, duck pen, goat pen, everything you come to measure, you know. Well, me, you know, with my little 2-bedroom house where I have there, well, boy, that's all I could say. My little 2-bedroom, a little 2-room, so. Boy, so just to let you know, property, but you remember the same man, he's saying, all you're going to have to pay plenty of money. But that the same man, if my memory, I can distinctly recall the same man who stand up and tell Petrotrin workers, all you're going up, if you're opening the fridge, right now you're opening an empty fridge. An empty fridge. I might have to go to my SNS and buy canned food at half price. All canned food half price by SNS. Canned food for $1, $2, and it was $10. You get it for $3, and yeah, big sale. It's a whole giveaway with canned food. I myself plan to go down and buy some canned food to just keep. And also, ladies and gentlemen, a man was shot in a vehicle outside licensing office in Arima last night. 40-year-old Darren Harnarain, a.k.a. Smalls, of Lalbiari Debe, was shot and killed in licensing division car park at the corner of Omera Road. And were you going to sell car, boy? Were you going to buy car, boy? You're not listening, boy. The man that he got with 25,000, take some chain up on Facebook, you know. That could be anybody, you know. Innocent little boy, you know, watch. Gone down, you know. He gone with the little money to buy a car, you know. Look, the boy's slippers remain there, you know. Everybody just feel it can't happen to them, you know. Everybody feel it can't happen to them. That wouldn't happen to me. So, you know, you know the Arima place is a well-lit place, yeah? So he thinking, you know, he gone with 25,000. What kind of shots, man? Shots, man. But that kind of funny because he went with somebody and the man who had the cash, but then you know, he went by a shop to buy the water. So the person they going to buy the car from, he come and thought he had the money and hit him the shots. So the man who walked away, you know, some of you might say, but that's some kind of suspicion, but think it happen like that. So I would want to cast suspicions on the next man. But I know everybody is going in there, you see it? That could have end up a double murder, it could have end up a double murder. Murder is a bottle of water, save the next man, you know. Because let me tell you something, as well as it have people going through Facebook, so, the car so, man selling cars so, this car was 20,000, now it's gone to 10. Come with your money, you get shots in your tail. Man going all in Digo Martin, fed up, walk with your money, walk with cash. So you come now, you get $15,000 in that push in your pocket, you go with your partner, we're going to buy a real hot car. Don't do that. Do business in the day. Do it in the day and do it outside the police station. And when you're doing it right up a camera. Let everybody see me. Watch the camera. Hey, I can sell in a car here. Let's see here. Look at the money here and I'm waiting for this man here. Put them up. And don't come with no hoodie and mask. Take out your mask because watch me. The Alsing hugging up man there in point 14. So rules breaking. So take out your mask. So do you remember the Alsing crying time hugging up people and saying he break all protocol and what? Remember this? Audio.
Could I get a napkin, please?
Look, I don't want to see when he crying, but when he hugging up people, play it back for me, please.
Son.
Big hug up. I hope that can take you to the supermarket. I hope that hug up can take you to the supermarket. Wassa should hire you to fill a reservoir. We don't want that water like a Wassa main bust in your eye. I don't know. You need water flowing, water flowing. And just to let you know, I want to thank the Wassa crew for repairing the leak outside the magistrate court in Chaguanas. Not the leak, there's a building adjacent to that. Had no water for months and months and months. And I had to get involved, I got involved Friday I got involved. It was brought to my attention. I contacted persons at Wassa. I don't wish to give the name. But nevertheless, yesterday, after months of waiting, it was addressed. So I found out about it on Friday, and the matter was addressed on Monday. The owner of the establishment was so happy. Also, a Toko man was found tied and badly beaten by CPAP workers in Toko early this month, has died. Atiba Glasgow died at Sandy Grande Hospital on Monday the 14th of March after he was found severely beaten on Wednesday, March 2nd, around 7:30 a.m. by CPAP workers at Monsick Chase. You all remember that? And I said, I want to see his face. Well, just to let you know, the man died. He died. I had to tell you that. Because I remember, remember when we enlarged the image? And I said, well, this is the guy. He was found tied up, but he passed away. Remember we did this. Right? Well, the guy died. He died. So I don't know who tied up Atiba, Glasgow. And also, ladies and gentlemen, on Sunday, a Chaguanas man described by police as well known to them, was shot dead in Enterprise Chaguanas on Sunday night. Devon Gray, a 31-year-old, a.k.a. Dada, of Walters Lane, Enterprise Chaguanas, was shot dead while at the corner of Walters Lane and Bagaloo Street on Sunday, the 13th of March. Shortly before 9 p.m., multiple loud explosions were heard in the area, and Gray was later discovered dead. So it had a shooting in thing. Also, I'll tell you about La Hoqueta. Look at Spencer's real bullet he get. What is that? 27, boy. Wait. He going up on 27? That Walters Lane right there, you know. And Bagaloo Street. 25, watch. 25, keep putting on 25. 27. That 26. Look at bullet. 27. Way, boy. But you know what hurt me tonight? Is the little boy was going to buy a little car by licensing office boy and get gone down, and I'm going to see the car, somebody might be chaining him up. I'm telling those who buy cars and look on different sites and whatnot, be cautious when man tell you come down the road, you know. And don't bring nobody by your house. It's really sad, boy. You know how much people I know hiring little man with firearms holder and little security guard to go with them when they're going to do transaction, but he can't look at somebody for by the time I give $500, that cutting my profit when I buy this car to sell. But then again, there's a possibility your life could be first. Get a security guard, and the security guard come out, and everybody see that he carrying fires on him, so everybody know if you jump out, well, you'll get it. You know, sometimes people are telling me to come and go by car with them. Me? Not me now. Foul have no business in cockroach party now. Let's take a fast break.
The Big Bazaar Dome at the Mid-Center Mall is now closing Sunday, the 20th of March. Multiple foreign and local merchants, high-fashion garments, mobile accessories, kitchenware appliances, and more. You name it, they have it. Opens every day from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. Best discounts at the Big Bazaar Dome at the Mid-Center Mall, Chaguanas, closing the 20th of March.
Fab India Expo at the White Tent opposite Medford Gas Station, Shoguners reopens on Friday, March 25th. Get high fashion ethnic garments, regular temple wear, or beautiful dresses to attend a wedding, Indian or Western footwear, bridal or fashion jewelry, musical instruments, curtains, home furnishings, and so much more. Unlimited variety at Fab India Expo opposite Medford Gas Station, Shoguners from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m.
Beat the heat at Kinko Limited Auto AC Parts and Services. Our techs have years of experience keeping you cool and comfortable. Exceptional prices, quality work, and outstanding services. Call, WhatsApp, or come in today and take advantage of our many specials.
Staycation at the beautiful Serenity Hills Palace. Nestled in the heart of South Trinidad, you can enjoy quiet scenic views. We provide spacious, fully furnished air-conditioned rooms with accommodations for up to 15 persons. Enjoy a day at the luxurious poolside, fully equipped with an outdoor kitchen, barbecue grill, poolside bar, and lounge areas. Overnight and day passes are available to fit your staycation needs. Find us on Facebook, call or WhatsApp 1917-239-5799 to book your stay.
Support our humanitarian efforts to assist those in need by donating to any First Citizens Bank to account number 1898739 or through PayPal. Call 225-3250 or 294-4081 for more information.
You know, ladies and gentlemen, today I could have been lying in this casket dead. I have lost so many friends. It is unbelievable. They stood right in front of me saying, Ian, I am not going to take that vaccine. You shouldn't take it. But today, they all passed away. They all died and gone. You want to be there for your family? Take the vaccine. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Ian Alleyne. It's not a ledge, it's a fact. I am alive. Please, don't hesitate. Vaccinate. That could have been me going there, but I'm alive. As you can see.
Vaccinate today, live tomorrow.
St. Rose Funeral Services. We don't just say we care, we show that we care. 24/7 removal services, international shipping and embalming, pre-planned funeral arrangements with complete burial or cremation, locally made caskets and coffins customized for your loved ones, wreath, floral arrangements, programs, prayer cards, and mourners vehicles. Maxi or car, all provided for your family's comfort. When you're leaving, leave in style. St. Rose Funeral Services, number 5 Bazalan Street, Tunapuna, 645-1075, 337-9686. Allow us to honor your family members.
My documentary will be out in cinemas. Remember, there's a document, not a movie, it's a documentary. It's going to be out in cinemas. They're going to join these 2 clips tomorrow or now and put it up on my fan page. And remember, this is the trailer. That's the guy we're looking for. I have met them all. Rapists and murderers. If I don't answer the phone, start texting me. Tell me who are the drugs, who have the guns, where the shooters are, and we're going for them. There's a lot of people in prison because of the information that we have furnished police officers with. I'm acting on the information, ma'am. Tell them we're on our way, we're on our way. People trust me with drug lords and people who ship, people who sell guns. There's a $60,000 reward. We need to know who is the shooter. So the documentary, I'm not the documentary. What? Oh, my belly look real big there, boy. Remember that 2-3 years ago, yeah? So take it down. Take it down. Remember the documentary is coming out in cinemas Thursday the 17th and 3 p.m., 5:30 p.m. and 8 p.m. They're going to join the clips tomorrow and you're going to see it all on our fan page. We're going to promote it and whatnot. All right. Also, ladies and gentlemen, police are investigating an incident in which a man from MORUGA killed his brother after he was stabbed during a confrontation on MORUGA. Brother killed brother. 27-year-old Atiba Ashton, a.k.a. Ras, was slashed on the throat by his brother during an incident after he stabbed his sibling with a screwdriver at their home. What the jail is this, boy? The killing stemmed from an altercation Ashton had with a close female relative when the suspect intervened to prevent harm to the woman. During the process, the suspect was stabbed with a screwdriver by Ashton. The suspect grabbed a knife and slashed his brother, who later died. The suspect, who was taken to the hospital for medical treatment, is warded under police guard. You see how bacchanal, you start thinking escalate, trouble comes on a horse. But at least on a snail, you know. I was saying La Hoqueta, a man who is a U.S. deportee, was shot dead in an alley a short distance from his home on Saturday. 41-year-old Musakil Rose of Anthony Prospect Avenue, Phase 5 La Hoqueta, was shot and killed in an alley at the corner of Krishna Prasad. Also, a Sandy Grande man was gunned down a short distance from his home on Friday night. 39-year-old Ashton Johnson of Darrell Johnson, a.k.a. Doggy, was shot and killed outside an ice cream parlor in Gilk Street in Sandy Grande. Gilk Street, in Sandy Grande on March the 11th. Way, boy. Hey, by the way, just to let you know, the government said we intend to maintain the status quo with respect to our exchange rate regime. We do not intend to devalue the currency. There's absolutely no reason to do so. We don't have any situation that will lead to a currency crisis as balance and payment problem, deficit in our current account, or any other issues. We have adequate foreign reserves. The IMF have said so, but I don't believe nothing. There's a serious thing with the IMF right now. Huh? There is a response, in fact, where the IMF Trinidad and Tobago dollar overvalued by 20.4%. But the finance minister is saying something else here. He's saying he's not going to devalue. You all heard about how the policeman get robbed? A policeman get robbed by a gun, he clothes, he bulletproof vest, everything. Look at it. It's in a police sergeant was robbed and beaten by bandits at the Gospel Home during the early hours this morning, with suspect made off with the officer's licensed pistol. Shortly after 1 a.m., Sergeant Kasiram Lochman, who is presently on vacation leave, was returning to his home after disposing garbage when he was followed by 2 men armed with knives. But here what's going on. He looked like he identified one of the suspects. Okay, if you have any information about this man, let me know. Also, there's a girl who's missing. She attends Valencia Secondary. She has been identified as Emily Alley. Also, ladies and gentlemen, happy birthday to Zina Khan. Happy belated birthday to Nisha from Atlanta. All right, and just to let you know, the car that we highlighted yesterday that was stolen, the Corolla car, it was found after we highlighted it. All right, the car where the owner of the car was robbed and they placed a knife at his throat. We highlighted it on Crime Watch, and person saw the car after the studio, called the police, the guy got back his car. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is Ian Alleyne. Have a wonderful night. I'll be back tomorrow. Good night.
Yo, there's a jungle out. There's a jungle out.